Most monkeys are homosexual. You're right. I forgot about that. Like they got a very large LGBTQ community. What's up, baby? Welcome to another episode of Rated G with Gary G. Garcia and Brian Licata. I am your host, Gary G. Garcia, along with my partner in misinformation, my brother from another mother, Brian Licata. It's so good to see. It feels like it's been a while since I've seen you, dog.
When did we do our last show? Was it Saturday?
I don't even remember.
No, it might have been. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's been a while. It's been a while.
But here we are, man. Things going on. How is your life treating you? How was your week?
Yeah, my week was good, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. Big news here. We're me and Tina are moving to Hotlanta.
You're moving to Atlanta.
Yeah, man. In the coming months.
Did you get an amazing job out there that you're taking your lady out there with you to Atlanta?
I did not. Big shout out T for pulling in the big job.
Oh, all right. Very good.
Yep. So
you're living proof that men are fluid.
Cash fluid, bro. I'm cash fluid. That's the only fluidity I got going on there.
Man. Look, we've been taking care of them for years. It's only right that your lady take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
I mean,
you look easy. You don't look like you eat a lot. You seem to stay in your little corners that she puts you in. So, so I get it.
She's gonna love this episode.
When are you moving?
Probably the end of the month, man. Like maybe September 1st, 2nd, 3rd, something like that.
So did you quit your job or
Yeah, so I talked to my boss. We haven't really, figured it all the way out yet, but I'm still gonna work with him in some capacity, shooting and editing video and stuff like that, which is dope. I really like working there, but she got the good opportunity, bro. So we got to make the move.
Fuck it, dog. Fuck it.
Yeah, we got to make the move.
You better marry her.
Yeah. We got the date locked down.
Oh, you got the yeah. You better marry her. This way, if she kicks your ass out, you take half. Because you're the dependent. I like this. This is good. It's the way to go into it.
We don't want to go into it, dude. We don't want to think like that, G. Come on. I don't want to
I'm just saying,
bad juju out there.
I'm just thinking you look kind of as easy as you look to take care of, you also look pretty easy to throw out. That's all I'm saying, man. So it's a late night show for us. Not too late. They moved the show early today at 7. We had a 7:00 show. Whatever. But I mean, it was it was packed. Well, because the club tends to do whatever they want to do, and then we suffer on the other end. So, but we got a show in. Yeah. There was a packed show.
Mm-hmm.
I crushed. Not to toot my own horn, but toot motherfucker. Yeah, man, I crushed. But I only did 10 minutes. I booked a couple of shows today. I'll be out in Bristol on Saturday. This Saturday coming up.
Oh, nice. Very
what's
nice.
That date? I don't even know what the date is. You know the date for Saturday?
14th, 13th.
13th. Yeah, I'll be out there 9:00 at Bristol. They called me up. The feature canceled. They needed someone to come in.
Nice, bro. That's cool.
And boom, you call me, I look out. That's how it works. Mm-hmm. So I'll be out in Bristol featuring for I forgot the dude's name. He's it's like an old school Italian cat.
Nice. I like that.
His name is Fred Rubino. Fred Rubino. Something like that.
Rubino?
Rubino. There you go. Rubino. That's probably how you pronounce it. Rubino.
Or Rubino.
I mean, I'm a little high.
It's all good, baby. It's all good.
Yeah, nah, it's okay, man. I mean, so I can't lie, man. I've been dealing with should we talk about my week? Fuck, let's talk about my week, man.
Well,
not my whole week, but just dealing with Well, I mean, in some cases, I was the idiot. So I don't want to say dealing with idiots, but it's also because, yeah, don't bring that up yet.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
not gonna show that yet. I want to talk about some things real quick, man. Dude. So what happened was my car, right?
Uh-huh.
I bought my car in about 3 weeks ago to get the rotations and the alignment.
Alignment. Alignment.
Now,
Yeah.
when I drove it there, my car was not vibrating. When I drove off the lot, there was a little kind of rumble, like little, slight. You wouldn't know it unless you drove. It was your car.
Okay.
So I thought maybe it was because they rotated the tires. Sometimes you got to drive a little bit for them to even out,
Right.
because the wear and tear is different on them. So the
Right.
car
Yep.
feels a little different till they all, even out up to what you're used to.
Correct.
But it
Correct.
kept going on. So I
Right.
bring it back 3 weeks later. I say, listen, it just got whatever. The guy tells me all my rims are dented. All my rims are dented. I said, dude, I drove 62,000 miles. And you're telling me that in the last 3 weeks, after I just got it aligned, that I dented all my rims. And I don't have one motherfucker moment that I remember where I hit something that I could be like, even, yeah, maybe that happened. You know what I'm saying? And then he spins the back one. They bring me to the back. He spins the back one. The back one's going like this.
Oh fuck, bro.
Right. Now, part of me saying, I don't know if that tire's loose. For all I know, you fucking put the drill
Right.
tighter on the
On the
top and loosen
machine.
the bottom,
Right.
like, that's how I'm thinking now, because to me, everybody, I don't believe anything no more,
Right.
you know.
It's
But
hard, man.
then,
That's what
but
happens,
then,
dude. That's what
but
happens.
then, but then I also remembered a fuck you moment for that tire.
Oh.
I remembered one fuck you moment where I hit a curb for that tire.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting there going, okay, maybe that tire, that's the reason why he spun that one and he didn't spin the other ones. Maybe that tire was fucked up, but he's trying to get me to get 4 fucking new rims.
Mm-hmm.
Then he tells me that my tires are ready to be, I need new tires. 62,000 miles, you need new tires. Meanwhile, 3 weeks ago, the whole report came back green. It said green and everything. My tires green, green. Because all I do is highway, you know. But if I'm getting new rims, I'm putting new tires on them anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a given,
Right.
unless they're brand, those tires do have 62,000 miles on them. So
Mm-hmm.
so I told the dude, yo, just take it down. And I went to go see my man. And right when all this was going on, I was talking to my man. And every time I go there, my man tries to get me into a new car. Every time. And I'm like, dude, I love my car. So if you want to get me in a new car, you got to give me a crazy deal. So as that was going on, I was
Mm-hmm.
talking to my boy. I was looking at the Mercedes. Not going to happen. I'm not there yet, people. Maybe if y'all support the podcast a little more, I might be able to get that Mercedes one day. Then I
Yep.
looked at like a 2019 Lexus. Not going to happen, people. I'm not even on a 2019 Lexus yet, right? But whatever. We're looking, and because everything always comes up G. This is why I tell this story, because everything always comes up G. I wound up getting I wound up getting a 2022 Civic. So I moved up 2 years in the Civic, black.
Mm-hmm. Did you have
It's
a
sweet.
Civic or an Accord? It was a Civic.
I had the Civic.
A Civic. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I like the Civic because it's small. This one's actually bigger than my last one, but I
Yeah,
prefer
for
little. So
sure.
I'm a little
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah. They're getting a little
you know.
bigger. Yep.
But this one's bigger. It's bigger. There's more trunk space. There's some things I don't like the fucking glove compartment. It fits probably with 3 envelopes. It's like so fucking little. I'm like, what the fuck? My other
Yeah.
one had like fucking a 6-pack in there. Fucking but regardless, I get a deal because here's the thing. I was 32,000 miles over my miles when I got to give the car up next year. 32,000, dude. And
Oh,
by the
I did.
time I would have gave it in, and I'm being generous, it would have been 50,000 miles over. And I'm being generous. You know what I'm saying? It would have been 50,000. So we looked up the 50,000, how much they charge a mile. $10,000 it would have cost me at 50,000 miles. Right. And then I'm looking at with the rims, because I'm not going to change just one rim anyway. They all kind of a little bashed, you know what I'm saying? Like I scraped them. They're all scraped. So I'm looking at like 1,200 on the rims. And
Mhm.
then another like 250
Oh,
to like another close to a G on the tires, because I'm not
right,
going to get cheap tires. I'm not going to get Pirellis, but
right,
somewhere in the middle, you're still looking at
right.
200 a tire.
Yeah,
So you're looking
yeah.
anywhere from
At
eight to
least, yeah.
at least,
One
you know.
50, even good tires, 150.
I have to look, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Either way, you know. So
yeah.
I'm looking at that. I'm looking at that. I still got a year to put on the car. And these dudes are offering me to buy out my whole shit as is, right? They're offering me to buy it
Oh,
out and give me 5,000.
see, bro, because
The car, he said your car got equity. I said, what? I have never heard of a car having equity.
yes, bro, because the used car price is so fucking high that even what is it? What year is it?
Mine's a 2020.
So
The one I turned in
You have a
2020.
2020 Accord with like 62,000 miles. They're probably gonna sell for like 18 or 19 grand, dog.
Dude, the engine's perfect. It's
Right,
100% all highway miles. I stood on top
right,
of it. I did my oil changes at 40%, 40%. Yeah,
right.
once I
And
saw it
you
was at
did them
40.
there at the dealership too,
And I
right?
did them at the dealership.
So they know
No
that the
problems with
engine
the
is fucking good
engine. They
money.
just got to
Yeah,
fix that rim. That's all.
yeah.
That's all
Well,
they really got to fix. But for me, I was looking at money that I was gonna have to put in. So I
right.
wound up getting this bad boy, man. And the shit's sweet, man. I mean, the one I gave in had tints on it now. It didn't have tints when I got it, you know.
You have
But the one
tints.
I got right now is much hotter. It's hotter.
It's
It's
black
just
too, right?
hotter.
The
It's
first one that,
black,
yeah.
which is what I wanted. I go to get the tints on next week.
What are you
And
gonna?
this one's fully,
What are you gonna do?
fully, fully, fully covered. I don't have to come out of pocket for anything. Oil changes, rotation, all that shit covered. Everything, tire and rim. So if that shit happens again, change the fucking rim. Everything covered. I'm only paying $100 more. And I just got my son off my phone. So bang,
Nice,
bang, bang.
bro.
Now that's the 100 to go to the car. Brand new ride. You're the first person I actually told, you and all my listeners, other than my closest people.
I'm happy for you,
But
bro.
nobody out here knows I got a new ride.
Oh, nice. Well,
You
good.
know,
I'm happy that we
watch who
broke
you
this.
tell. Oh, you buy new bimmer. Careful who you confide in. I know anybody pour my drink. I know anybody buy my dinner.
I'm very happy that you broke the news on the podcast, and I'm excited. You guys got
Yeah, it's
matching.
sweet.
You and your son got both got black cars now, right?
Yeah, but my son still got the Q. You know, it's dope. But my shit is dope. You know, and what's crazy, you want to know how everything always comes up, G Dog, is
Mm-hmm.
that I was building it. They had one left in the thing that I would have had to wait till I was going to get it in October, right?
Okay.
Because I told them I didn't want the side panels on the door because I don't like those little bumper guard side panel shits they put on the door now. I don't like that shit. So I said, I don't want that on the door. They said, all right, we'll tell them not to put it on. I said, because the grill had this gray, like one gray piece on it. Meanwhile, the rest of the car is all black and it has a gray piece on the grill. And I said, can I take that off? He said, yeah, but that's going to cost you like 900 because they're going to take off the whole
Oh,
piece and we
dude,
put
just wrap it. Just
another piece. He said it's probably cheaper to wrap it.
yeah,
I
just
said,
wrap
all
it,
right,
bro.
whatever. I'm not gonna go crazy over a fucking little thin gray thing, right? I want it
Yeah.
all black, whatever, right? He hits me up the other day. I found one in Brooklyn, dog. Do you want it? He said it's in Brooklyn. I can have you in that car by tomorrow. And I said, get me that motherfucking car. So I got it with 100 and like something miles because they drove it from Brooklyn to AC.
Wow,
So it was
bro.
like 112 miles. I got it with. You know what I'm saying? If I would have waited till October, it would have had no miles because they would have drove it with the truck. It
Yeah,
would have had like 2 miles on it. But who
that's fine.
cares?
Yeah, who
What the
cares?
fuck do I care? The whole fucking thing's covered now. You know what I'm saying? And guess
Right.
what? The one they found in Brooklyn had the whole black grill. Everything always comes up, G, people. Don't ever doubt me, man. Don't ever doubt me.
We never do, G. We never do. I'm happy, dude. I'm really
Everything
happy
always
for you.
comes up,
Yeah.
G.
Yeah, getting a new car is always it's
You
always
know,
dope,
I already scratched the hood. A bird disrespected me and shit all over it. I cleaned off 3 spots, and then the third spot, I wet it, go to clean it. There must have been, I don't even know, popcorn in the shit or something, and it scratched my hood. I didn't even get upset. What are you gonna do? I mean, it's not gonna stay new forever, but I'm gonna try to keep it as good as I could.
Well,
You know,
at least now the next thing will just be the
it
second, not the first.
eventually, eventually that'll come up G too. Something will happen where I got a brand new hood now, motherfucker. you know, Everything always comes on G, dog. I wasn't worried about it. The
Mm-hmm.
rims is dope. The
You have a
rims is
picture?
dope. It's
You
look up
send
the
me a picture.
2022 Sport Black. That's what it looks like. It's fire, with the black rims. Shit's fire, and they don't have it with the tinted windows. I'm getting my windows tinted on Tuesday. I'm getting windows tinted, so I'm excited. It's dope. It looks good on me. The system is better too. Even though I want to stick some bows in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I want to stick some bows in it. Yeah, it is that bad boy right there. It's cool. I'm happy. I'm not ecstatic. It's just a car at the end of the day, and I'm still paying for it. But that's the bad boy right there in black. Yeah. Oh no, those aren't the rims, dog. That's not it.
Oh, it's not.
That's not the sport. I mean, that's not it. That's not. Is that the 2022?
Oh,
That's the
2020.
2020. That's the one I got rid of. That's my old one. Yeah, that's my old one. Let's see what we're looking at. Yeah, there you go.
Those are the rims.
Yeah, that's that bad boy right there. Oh, that one's tinted too. Yeah, that's the bad boy right there, people. That's my new ride.
I like the rims, bro. Rims are nice.
Yeah, that's Nicole.
Oh, is that her name? You got her, Nicole?
Yeah, that's my daughter's middle name. My other
Oh,
one was Jasmine.
I
That's my
like it,
daughter's.
bro.
This one's Nicole.
Nice, nice, nice,
So
nice, nice.
yeah, I welcome her to the
Yeah.
family. Look, Mama's here. Mama, don't you ain't gotta step on everything right in front of you. Where you planning to go on that side? That you this cat, man. All right, move. You're stepping right on the button. Come here. Come sit with me. Come
Fucking
sit with me.
bullshit.
Come hang with me. Come hang with me. Stay with me, mama. Stay with me.
Oh, you look so
So
pretty with
today
the
on
mama
Rated
cats.
G, we're gonna do what we always do. Plot to take over the world. You know? You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding, and ask me to commit murder. No butts in the face, mama.
Dude, I think we're gonna go deep this episode. There's a lot of things we have to talk about.
All right, so yo, what do you think about mama straight up in the camera today, boy?
Yeah.
What about them raiding Trump's house, dog? Got
What
any
do you
thoughts on that?
so to be honest, I'm not exactly sure what documents they're looking for.
Well, they raided it saying that he had
Documents that he took from the White House, right?
documents that were classified,
Okay.
that he brought home documents that are classified. Right off the bat, if in fact he did, he's the president. He can unclassify any document he wants. That's one of the powers that a president does have.
Right, but he didn't do that with these, right?
Well, they didn't, as far as I know, they didn't find no documents.
Mm-hmm.
All we know is it got raided. I didn't see no things of documents being found. And like once again, I'm not pro Trump. Even though the more I freaking start to see what he's done, he wasn't that bad of a president. People, he's actually was a pretty good president from what I'm. When you look at the shit that was done, but you look at this and you're saying he put documents, which, like I said, as the president, he would be able to unclassify any document he wants. But like when Hillary had those emails, they never ran up in her crib. They didn't run up in
I
in
know, dog. She just deleted the emails and that was it.
that was it. They didn't run up in her crib. They didn't go to see if there was any children in her basement. They didn't look in the refrigerator for adrenochrome. They didn't do anything. They running in this dude's house over some documents that, really they're saying they were dated documents anyway. They weren't even, for the Smithsonian, for the fucking Smithsonian.
Mm.
They haven't run up in Biden's son's crib. Why haven't they run up in that dude's crib? He's more of a threat to national security, right? He's a junkie that has access to fucking
President.
important information. Those two things don't mix too well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find.
You know, I could see him outside Putin's office. You know, got some information for you, man. And when I'm done talking, I'll suck your dick. Come on, man. I'm jonesing. you
He'll
know,
give him some crocodile or whatever they got over there.
crocodile,
Crocodile, yeah, crocodile. Yeah,
crocodile,
yeah,
man.
that's what he'll be doing.
Gives you gills and gives you skin like a crocodile. Real shit. I saw that shit. You watched that on Drug Inc.
Yeah, bro, I seen it.
Crocodile.
It was fucked up, bro.
Did I ever tell you the story that I was watching? What's it called? Underworld Inc. Was that what it was called? Because they had Drug
Mm,
Inc. and then they did another one. I think it was called Underworld Inc.
correct. Yes, they did have
They
that.
did an episode on ghost guns. And basically, ghost guns are guns that come from like Peru and these other countries, right? No,
Oh,
there's
serial
no
numbers.
serial numbers. So they'll send them from this country into New York and
Right.
you know Chicago and Detroit
Yeah.
and to the gangs, and the gangs will use these guns, you know, they'll body people up. It gets passed around throughout the states, and then they'll ship them back to you know, Peru or all these other fucking
Yeah.
countries,
Yeah.
right? I
Yeah.
think it's
Okay.
Peru. What's the
Yep.
other one that sounds like Peru? I feel like I'm getting Peru
Paraguay.
wrong. It's not Paraguay, it's probably Peru. Um, yeah, look up Ghost Guns Underworld Inc. episode or some shit. If you put it in like that, it'll pop up quick, right? So basically they followed this one gun around, right? And this gun goes from if I'm correct, I think it's Peru, but I could be wrong. I'm so wrong on the places they come from. You know, you got me look it
Mexico.
up because you're looking like you're probably looking up, you're asking all the wrong questions, man.
What do
You
you
know.
mean, bro? Ghost guns, illegal ink. Yeah, this
All
one's
right,
from
there you go.
Mexico. Yeah, what the fuck,
From
bro?
where?
Mexico.
Mexico.
Was it a Colt 911?
All right, so check it out.
Yeah,
So they follow this one gun, right? And
okay.
it goes from whatever that country into America. They show it passing from hands from gang to gang, right? And then it goes back. It gets shipped out, right? And it was Peru because they're Peruvians. So yeah, it might be coming from Mexico too, but they were Peruvians because it ended up in a 16-year-old Peruvian hitman's hands, right? Now, what did I used to do before I started doing comedy? Do you remember?
You were a graphic designer.
I designed children's clothes,
Mm-hmm.
but we went as high, right, as teens. This kid, this 16-year-old Peruvian, is rocking my shirt and my pants. I got a picture of it somewhere on the cloud. I'd have to go to the
Oh
cloud
my
and
god,
find
dude.
it.
We would have to I gotta find this
Yo,
shit.
he's rocking my shirt and my pants that I designed.
That's crazy,
And
bro.
I'm watching this shit. And I said, oh my, right when I saw the shirt, I was like, that's my shirt. I could tell the quality was very bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like right away, I knew because it was a striped shirt, but like we used to print our striped shirts.
Mm.
They weren't like sewn
Can't
in.
yeah, you can't do that,
So,
bro.
dude, I wasn't surprised because I figured like what kind of clothes do they buy out there? For them, that's probably high end. Who even fucking knows?
Well, they probably shipped it down with the gun. It was probably actually the material that they wrapped the gun
No,
in,
dude,
so
the
it didn't
kid
get
was
banged around in the
rocking
box,
it.
bro.
The kid was rocked that. This was his clothes. And so they showed the kid rocking my gear,
Mm-hmm.
holding the gun. He jumps into a car. They show him get out the car. They say, we got to stop filming. Then you hear people screaming, and the kid fucking murked somebody in my clothes. I don't like, I shouldn't be proud of that. I just find that to be crazy.
Did they say what the hit was for?
Nah, the kid didn't ask for the hit, but apparently somewhere down the line, that kid wound up getting murdered.
Well, sounds about right. I mean,
Yeah, that was like,
if
you
you're
know
killing
when they put the little like typing, you know, they say what
at
happened
the
to the
end,
person. Yeah, it's like, you know, like a year and 2 months later, you know, Abuela got fucking, I don't even know.
gun
I know
down in
his
the
name.
street,
Gunned down the street by a hitman, supposedly.
71 bullets.
Natural causes.
I think it was COVID, actually, wasn't it?
Apparently he turned into a fucking spokesman against children's trafficking, and started talking about the Clintons. And he died of natural causes, 71 bullets. And they rolled his head into a nightclub. This is how desensitized I am, people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's late. I'm high. I'm just rambling.
That's okay.
Yeah, but you know,
we like
if
rambling
this ain't an
straight edge.
obvious, if anyone doesn't see through the bullshit of this in reality, and I'm not pro-Trump, but the fact that the ex-president, they ran into the ex-president's house, right? And he's also the number one dude that they're looking at to run against the now president, who could barely fucking form a babble. He could barely babble now.
I know, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Now he's just a lot of. But the funny thing is, this whole crew is like that. This whole crew can't form words. It's insane. And they run into that dude's house. If people don't see that see the connection there, it's insane if you don't see the connection there. You know what I'm saying? They haven't even ran into nobody's house. The FBI hasn't even ran. Now you're gonna see them run into my house. The FBI hasn't even ran into anybody's house who's on that list with Epstein. They
Not
haven't
one.
ran to anyone's house who's on the list with Epstein. And I just got something. Did you send me the thing about Epstein? That the judge who okayed. Did you send me that? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, let me
Come
pull
on,
it up.
man. If you don't see the connection there, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Then I got a bridge. I got an expressway to sell you. It's still for sale since the first episode. That expressway is still for sale, people. You know, I feel like it's a better market now. I might have to up the price. You know, but I mean, it's just obvious. And then supposedly 2 days later, they like took some fucking sitting congressman's phone. It's like, yo, he's using straight up the FBI. Like it's dangerous times, people. This is dangerous times. But I mean, you know, not for me. No one listens to my podcast.
We get some listeners, bro. We got like, we got hundreds.
Not enough to get me killed yet. So
we got
you
hundreds
know,
of listeners,
I can't even lease a Mercedes yet, man. Once I'm able to lease a Mercedes, then I might have to worry. You know, craziness, man. It's all crazy.
I'm trying to find uh the what was it? A judge? Is that what it was? The
It
Trump
was
judge?
yeah, I think it was a judge, congressman, a judge, something like that. Sits on the seat of Congress or some shit. And supposedly they took his phone. The FBI rolled up on him and took his phone. You know, it's like, why are they snatching people's shit up? What's going on right now,
Tallahassee,
man?
Florida. The federal magistrate who signed off on the warrant that allowed federal agents to search former President Trump's Florida home once drew scrutiny for switching his job as a federal prosecutor to working as defense attorney on behalf of individuals connected to Epstein.
Yeah. You know, it doesn't say nothing. That don't mean nothing, but it does not mean something.
Right.
You know, it does not mean something. It could mean something.
Yeah.
It could mean something. Like, what would make you leave that and go to defend a bunch of, like, why would you want to defend a bunch of pedos? And here's the thing, they got a list. They have a list. Why aren't they running into, you're not listening to me.
Sorry. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
She just walked. She know you're doing the podcast.
Yeah, but she just.
Well, that's all right. You got your lady. I got
yeah.
Everdeen.
Yeah.
You know.
I just wanted to make sure she was all right. You know.
Yeah, no.
That's really all it is.
You're a caring dude. I feel you.
Yeah.
I got to get used to this, man. Yeah. You know. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, they never ran into like any of those people's houses. You don't even hear nothing about that shit, man. What's up with that list? Does anybody else want to see that list? I want to see the list. I want to know who's on the list.
They're never going to show it to us, bro.
Of course they will. No, it'll be shown one day when all of them are dead from herpes on the scrotums and overdosing on adrenochrome.
I mean, I think it's the monkey pox is really. I think they're worried about a lot of that, dude. You know. The monkeypox.
What's crazy is the monkeypox is a straight up, sexually transmitted disease that spread.
Hold on a second, bro. I got some monkeypox facts for you.
Give me some monkeypox facts, man, and then tell me where you're getting these facts, dude, because it's straight up STD. And I know I'm not gonna get it. I'm not worried about it. But what's crazy is they had some crazy thing over in San Francisco, like recently, and they didn't stop it. Why didn't you stop it? If there's an epidemic of this shit, they wanna declare a state of emergency. Maybe stopping gay orgies first and seeing where it goes from there. Maybe, and I ain't got nothing against gay people. I'm just saying, if y'all the ones in danger, if that's where it's spreading in that community, why wouldn't y'all just stay home for a while? Let the monkey rest.
Do you remember this, bro?
What is that?
This is
that's a monkey.
So in Pennsylvania in January of this year, do you remember a truck getting overturned on the highway and a bunch of monkeys escaped?
Yeah, and then they went and just killed everybody.
Well, so the vehicle, they first reported, this is from NBC News, all loose monkeys accounted for following highway crash, right?
Yeah.
And now
I spent 8 years on this degree, but I hate it.
This is
and I really want to change jobs.
Skip the ad.
There you go.
Now to a bizarre story.
Bring up the volume if you
Crash of
can.
a trailer full of monkeys headed to a lab, and a woman now experiencing health problems after coming in close contact with the primates. The woman says she has been put on preventative medicine for the next 2 weeks, but there are some questions tonight into what these monkeys were being used for and what they could have been infected with.
Look down in, we're in a top set up monkey.
Michelle Fallon never thought something like this would happen.
I thought, well, zoo monkeys. I didn't know these were animal test monkeys.
After witnessing a crash on a Pennsylvania highway and stopping to help, she learned the truck was carrying 100 monkeys from East Africa, headed for a Missouri test lab.
I thought they were okay, like they had their shots.
But then I heard they were from Africa. And I said, oh my God. They're African monkeys. See, but she thought they were from Ireland. She didn't care that much.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were zoo monkeys. So what? You think you could pet a zoo monkey? You think you could get close to a zoo monkey? Yeah, you never seen the videos of zoo monkeys fucking people up? I saw one the other day. Them snatching his chick up by the hair, banging her head against the pipes. What are you fucking crazy? Mm-hmm. I thought they were zoo monkeys, but then I heard they were from Africa. And they started looking at me lustfully. Maybe that's what happened.
Well, now
maybe a monkey fucked her, caught syphilis, and then someone came along and fucked the monkey. And between the syphilis and the monkey juice, they created monkeypox.
But now, bro,
that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
But now, bro, we have monkeypox, July of 2022. The truck accident happened. The truck accident happened in January of 21. They said they accounted for all the monkeys, had them. This lady gets sick from whatever the fuck. We don't hear.
Yeah, but you don't know she had monkeypox.
Listen, yeah, but we don't hear anything else about these fucking monkeys.
She could add rabies.
Listen, bro, 100 fucking lab monkeys in an it didn't have anything on it, bro. The truck, it was a white fucking truck.
It's a movie
transporting.
It's a movie, dude.
It is a movie, bro.
That's a movie.
It is a movie. And now we have monkeypox, bro.
And then a deer runs across the road. He swerves to Mr. Deer. Everything falls. Outbreak. But then why is it only attacking mostly homosexuals?
Well, because, dude, most chimpanzees are gay, bro. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Oh, okay.
There's a really high homosexual among primates.
Most monkeys are homosexual. You're right. I forgot about that. They got a very large LGBTQ community. Oh man,
their pronouns are just chimp.
It was nice doing this show with you, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing the show with you. It was so much fun. People, thanks for listening for as long as you have and putting up with us. We'll keep trying. We'll keep trying, but I'm pretty sure that's the one that did it. That I'll tell you this: if that one didn't do it now, when people catch on to this shit, it's gonna do it later. Someone's gonna go back like in 10 years and hear that comment I just made.
Oh
And
man.
and it's gonna cancel me and you because it's gonna be like, look at him spitting out his drink.
He's laughing so hard. This is why I love to laugh. There's nothing funnier than when you just do something so stupid because you were laughing too hard.
That's gonna kill me. That one's gonna come back. Well, I don't know because the transgender rocket ship still hasn't come back to bite me in the ass. No pun intended.
But dude, for real. So, quick timeline. January, this happens. They say everything's Gucci. A couple months later, this chick's fucked up.
And they said it just like that too, right?
And then
Biden came out and said everything is Gucci, man. Come on, man. Everything is Gucci.
Dude,
just
he
so he wonders.
Sucks, bro. What are we doing, dude?
I think he's worse than Carter. Wasn't Carter considered the worst president at one point?
I think he might go down as the worst president in history.
I mean, he has to.
Yeah. And everyone's going to try to blame it on Trump, dog.
Him being a bad president is going to be blamed on Trump?
He's going to have an asterisk next to his name, and everyone's going to be like, well, it's just because of Trump and COVID before it.
But the COVID's, whatever, man. The dude just sucks. Anyone who doesn't see it is just whatever. Mm-hmm. I wish they had somebody to offer that I could listen to and get a different opinion other than my own. But,
yeah.
But believe me, people, I know I sound like I'm a Republican. I'm actually not. I'm definitely not. I like drugs. Republicans want to, put tighter laws on my drugs. Now this chick, WNBA, she got 9 years, right? Mm-hmm. What's her name? Grizel
Griner. Brittany Griner.
Yeah, she got 9 years. Everyone's bugging out. And the thing is, they wanted to trade her. They wanted to make a trade for her. You heard about that?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
For a dude that we have locked up. You know who the dude is they want to trade her for? They call him the Merchant of Death.
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard someone saying, I can't believe they didn't get it back. I said, they want to trade her for a dude named the Merchant of Death. It's a WNBA player. It's not LeBron James. It's not even LeBron James's son.
Well, dude, how about
if it was LeBron James's son? They would have had him home. LeBron James's son would have came home, not just because he's LeBron James's son, but he's also got a lot of fucking potential. Right. It's not my fault she ain't face dunking. If she was face dunking bitches, like if she was coming up and just bow over chicks, muff to the face, boom, they would have brought her home. Mm-hmm. She would have been home in a heartbeat for the season to start. She would have been home. If she was coming over tomahawking on chicks, going through her legs and backwards on chicks, she would have been home.
See, bro, I mean, obviously I agree with you, but I also don't want her there anymore. You know what I mean? I don't want any American citizen locked up anywhere else, especially for weed,
See, but that's the thing. They sit there and say whatever, but they made a big deal for her because she plays for the WNBA. There's an English teacher.
Right. Fogel. Yeah, Mark Fogel, I think.
Mark Fogel, he's doing 14 years for like what, 12 grams?
Some bullshit, yeah.
Under a fucking half ounce. He's doing 14 years. And that's the thing. Their drug laws are tight. That's their drug laws. You go to another country, people. Don't smuggle drugs. It's another country.
Yep.
It's another country.
Yeah.
I don't even like doing drugs in other countries, man.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what their laws are. Study their fucking laws. Watch Locked Up Abroad, motherfucker.
Well, I mean, if you're going to do drugs, the Spanish countries are usually pretty good. Anything in like South, Central America, you're usually pretty groovy, Just saying.
As an American?
If you speak Spanish, yeah, you'll be all right,
I'm fucked.
And you got cash, bro. You just got to bring a little extra cash.
Yeah.
You just
our money still goes far over there.
Yeah. I mean, dude, $100 is $100, man.
All right.
Give the cop $100 if you crash a car. drunk.
Yeah, you think it's yeah, I
Yeah,
can see it.
I mean, $100
I could
bucks.
see it.
That got me out.
But yeah, I mean, like that's the thing. You got mad people locked up in other countries doing mad hard time for a little bit. So, as bad as people want to say the drug laws here, they're pretty lenient here, more lenient than other countries.
Yeah,
you
more
know.
lenient than most countries, really. I mean,
know.
there's only
I
a
mean, I
hand,
said,
but
what you
yeah,
saying?
there's only a handful of countries that have like really lenient laws. You know, some of the
Yeah.
European countries, Canada, a few in South America, but like most of Asia, bro, it's just locked down.
Yeah, I
You know?
mean, come
No
on, man.
drugs in Asia.
And it's funny because I'm watching my boy Mike Knowles, who big up to you, Mike Knowles. I watch his shit all the time. But I don't agree with everything he says because he's real hard against the drug things. And I can't, listen, I can't say he's wrong as far as the moral thing on a lot of drugs, but I feel like all drugs should be legal. But then with that said, if you commit a crime and you're on drugs, you shouldn't be able to use it as an excuse.
Right.
Oh, I was on meth. Yeah, well, okay. Now you know why you did it, and now you're going to jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, now you know. Now you got a lot of time to think about it. Maybe you shouldn't keep doing meth when you come out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. And I don't think people should be shooting up in the street but I don't think people who do drugs should be in jail.
Yeah, I don't
You
think
know what I'm
so
saying?
either.
You
Not
give 'em a fine.
not for doing drugs.
No, you give them a fine. If they don't pay the fine, now you get a warrant. Now you put them in fucking jail for a little while. But giving them mad time and this and that for drugs, it's ridiculous.
Well, I
And
mean,
if
it
you
was
think about,
it was
if you think,
go ahead.
no, go ahead, you go.
Yeah, I mean, it's about keeping people in prison, like Black and Spanish people and shit in prison. That's really what the drug laws are about,
I mean, once again, like I said, I don't think you should be able to use the fact that you're on drugs as an excuse to get off of any crime.
Right.
Any crime. And if you're in the streets shooting up heroin, give the motherfucker a ticket, and if they don't pay the ticket, then you put them in fucking jail. But
Right.
I don't think, I don't think you should be putting motherfuckers in jail because they're putting something in their body. And if you're not vaccinated because you didn't want them to put that in your body and your attitude was, that's my body, I should be able to say what goes in it, then you can't make the argument that drugs should be illegal.
Right.
Because it's the same thing. I should be able to say what I put in my body. You should have no control over what the fuck I put in my body. But if I should put something in my body that makes me do something stupid, feel free to arrest me for doing something stupid, no matter what.
Right.
I
agree. I agree, bro, for sure.
And it's funny too, because the people who scream the loudest about fucking my choice, my body, my choice, right? That's the pro-abortion's argument. My body, my choice. Those are the same people who are telling people to get the vaccination. You must get the vaccination.
Not all of them, but yeah, most of them, a lot of them. There's a lot of
left.
overlap there. Yeah, there's a lot of overlap.
The fucking left.
Yeah, well, you're right about that. The mainstream left for sure, bro.
Now I'm not talking individual, but I'm talking about the movement. As far as the movement goes, the people you're seeing
the Democratic
on TV.
the Democratic Party.
Yeah, that you're seeing on TV pushing their agendas. Those motherfuckers were saying,
how crazy is that, dude? And they got everyone to go along with it. All of their people. How did this happen?
Because everybody owes somebody something and everybody got information on something else. It's like anything else, man.
Yeah, but dude, I just I gotta go back and study what they did on those news stations. Like what they framed Trump as this super racist sack of shit.
He was very easy to manipulate his sound bites.
Yeah.
He
was all sound bites, dude.
Yeah.
He was
and
very
easy to manipulate him, you know what I'm saying? But that's all it is. Yeah. That's really all it is. It was just sound bites and a whole bunch of bad fucking sound bites.
I know. Dude, the January 6th thing, bro, that did not help. Like he definitely did some shit do
you think he did some shit?
I think he bro, I wouldn't really call it like incitement, but he didn't fucking help.
What was he supposed to do?
Well, I mean,
dude, they got videos.
Yeah, I know.
Of the cops just letting people in.
Yeah, I watched some of those videos recently, and that was you know what, G?
They got videos of them holding the fucking doors open.
Listen, real quick, listen. he isn't not somewhat responsible. He doesn't have zero part to play.
First of
in
all,
the
do
thing.
you even think they were trying to have an insurrection?
No.
Or do you think
no,
they just
I do not.
broke
no,
into the place?
I do not.
Exactly.
I think
they're
actually,
accusing him
I think
of
crisis
trying
actors.
to take over the government.
Crisis actors, bro. Crisis actors.
Well, I'm
Crisis
not
actors.
saying that because you saw what happened to this dude,
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones, man, for saying that crisis actor shit.
Well, that's not what he's getting in trouble for. He's getting in trouble because his people harassed the family of these Sandy Hook kids. They harassed the crisis actors. Bro, I watched some video, dude. Fuck, I don't know. I gotta find it.
But all I'm saying though is it wasn't an insurrection. Riot, maybe.
Yeah, riot.
But is it really a riot if you're holding the door open to your store and they loot it?
Dude.
They're holding the doors open. There's videos of them holding the doors open. I've seen them with my own two squinty eyes.
Let me see if I can find it. Mr. Squinty Eyes. Cap.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I haven't really been following it, but I definitely don't think it was a plot to take over the government. You know what I'm saying? Which is, if I'm correct,
that's what they tried to frame it as. Yeah,
they tried to frame it as. Yeah, so you know. So that, guys, I just did my little Easter egg. Brian ain't even paying attention. What are you looking for?
I'm trying to find this video, bro. I got to go deep into the fucking dark webs over here.
Yeah, so because they don't want you seeing those shits, man.
Fucking traitors! With numbers, they're gonna lock us in.
You already said they're gonna lock us in.
Look, cops ain't even doing shit. They're not doing anything. They're just letting them in.
You can disagree with it, but respect it.
You're gonna want to go up the stairs. Nancy Pelosi's office is on the 3rd floor. It's the same thing over and over. They keep showing, dude.
Dude, I'm just watching them go past. That's fucking nuts, bro.
Yeah, that was. I mean, like I said, I don't even remember what I was doing that day. I found that shit out maybe 3 days after.
Wow, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Dude,
it didn't even look that. It looked more. What's the word I'm looking for? I've seen a crazier crowd going into a Met game.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah.
That looked very, I don't want to say civil. It wasn't civil, but I've seen worse crowds going into a fucking Met game.
Why do you think they're still trying to go after him, bro?
Dude, what do you mean? Why do they think they're trying to go after him?
What do
you mean? He wants to run for president.
You think he's really going to run?
All the stats say, first of all, he said he's running for president, I think. I think he came out and said it.
Oh, no shit, did he?
I think he came out and said it. I think they had some announcement or some shit. But either way, if he didn't say it straight up, he's definitely hinting at it like a motherfucker, you know?
Yeah, he's fired up.
You know, they're trying to destroy him before he even, because they have nothing else, dude.
Right. Yeah, you're right, bro. They don't.
They have nothing else. They got to try to stop him. All the stats say if he ran today, he would win by a landslide.
Yeah, I think you're right, bro. I really do, actually. I think you're right.
You think I'm right? I'm not predicting shit. This is what's going on. It's right in front of our fucking faces, people.
Wow.
This dude, these people are going ham, dude. They're using all their power to go at this dude, man. I mean, they went at him his whole presidency.
Yeah, bro.
And when you look at some of the stuff he did, he still managed to be a decent president. Forget about what he said.
Dude, remember the Russia shit that they were going into him for so long?
And it came out that was a lie.
Yeah, bullshit.
It came out that shit was a lie. It came out that all that shit was a lie and that they were all conspiring.
Yeah, but Hunter Biden was working for Gazprom in Ukraine.
Come on, man.
And now there's a war in that we're gonna get involved in, bro, before Biden's out. You know,
think so?
Yeah, bro. Come on now. I'm surprised we haven't been in this shit
I
already,
don't know.
bro.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna send us to war, dude.
Dude, if Russia
Not
steps
before the
to another
elections.
country, dog,
Not
will
before the
be.
elections. I
Oh
don't think he's
man,
gonna do that, dog. He's already he's the most unpopular
I
president
know, dude.
ever.
Yeah, if we went to war with
Do you
Russia,
think him
bro.
putting people in war would make him more popular,
No.
especially a war with white on white crime? Do you think that's gonna be very popular?
Yeah. And then
You know what I'm saying? Like it's white people against white people.
yeah. It's really Russians fighting fucking Russians, dog, as far as I'm
Exactly.
concerned. I don't know why we give a fuck. You know what I mean, dog? Like that's honestly that shit is it's not my problem, bro. I feel for you if you got family
I
out
don't
there and
understand why America
yeah,
doesn't use more of our own resources. Oh, because it does this. Well, I mean, how? Oh, so let other countries do it. Let other countries fuck up their land, their
no,
air,
bro.
their,
No, dude.
you know.
We sell our shit. We export it. You
What
know,
are you talking about, dude? When it comes to like
like
oil and all that
yes,
shit,
bro. Yeah, we export
dude.
a lot, dude.
What's the name? Stopped some pipeline, and that's the
Yeah.
reason why that whole Ukraine shit popped off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And right now he's over there fist bumping that fucking dude trying to get oil because they don't want to. He just now tapped into our reserves. The reserves are there to be reserves. He went against some shit with the pipelines that would open up a bunch of pipelines that we could produce our own shit.
Yeah.
It's okay for other countries to fuck up all their shit, but we can't fuck up our shit. We're gonna sit on our shit. No, let's take care of ourselves and stop depending so much on other fucking countries.
No, I agree with you, but bro, we do sell a lot of shit. We export a lot.
I
of
don't know.
oil.
I'm never there. I'm not at that table. I've never seen that. I don't know. I can't speak on shit. I can speak on shit I don't know. I mean, everything I talk about on this podcast, I don't really know.
You haven't
So
seen the pipeline. You have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea what I'm talking about. I have no idea. None. I heard an argument over a Republican and a Democrat the other day, and this is what I picked up in the argument. Before anybody goes and wants to fucking hate me for the shit I say, this ain't even my words. I don't even know. I saw a dude. He was selling a bike, and he started talking about what he said. Did you hear? They raided Trump's.
Started looking at his lips.
All right. Let's switch gears into something a little more palatable, man. Something a little less something a little less controversial.
Do you want me to pull up the video you sent me?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is basically a video of a chick who built an altar
In her house,
and is
right?
teaching.
Hold on. Let's just play it.
All right, let's play it.
Building an altar for your abortion.
Is the volume, keep the volume higher on this?
Nah, it's as
No.
loud as it goes.
Damn, okay, it might be me. Go ahead.
Building an altar for your abortion can be a really cathartic procedure, can be a really cathartic process. Because it just creates a space for your sacred container where you can return to whenever you want to meditate, whenever you want to think deeply, or contemplate any aspect of your abortion. It's a really beautiful way to just give reverence to the experience and hold the experience in a really sacred way. Really just clean the space.
Can you hear it at all, G?
Yeah. I hear it now. Check out my thing.
Clean myself. I like
Airing
to
out
always
that
have
pussy.
a candle going on my altar. I'm also going to be adding an Empress tarot card today.
This can't be real, dog.
She really just
like this shit can't be
symbolizes
serious, bro.
feminine
No way.
fertility and feminine energy. I also really like to add the abortion pills themselves to the altar.
The abortion pills.
To really bless the pills
What are those?
we're going to be taking into our bodies. during this
I guess
process.
day after pills.
And
Oh.
before
So this is an
having
altar
your
to
abortion,
her
you
aborted
just
child.
recommend
Self-guided abortion YouTube channel.
Yeah, bro. This is where she like does it.
Well, she's teaching them how to build their own. She does hers here.
Yeah, she does hers there. Let me see if I
Yeah.
can find her channel.
Hold on, let's finish watching the video, dog.
You want to watch it to the end?
You know, that's the problem with you young cats, man. You can't stay focused on anything.
or with incense or another smoke to really cleanse the energy and really bless them and really put your intention for healing into the pills before you take them.
Yeah,
The intention.
Place the container of which you plan to put the products of conception or the fetal remains within, to catch that after you've passed it and save it for later when we find a way to bury or otherwise to where we find a way to properly dispose of the fetal remains in a way that gives reverence and respect and support.
Reverence and
to
respect. You
this
just sucked it out of
sacred
their
abortion
stomach.
experience.
Hold on, pause that for 1 second, dog. She said in a way to give reverence and respect. You're supposed to put the remains in there that they sucked out of you, put it in there, and out of reverence and respect. What kind of reverence? And here's the thing, what is it reverence for? If that's not a human being, if that's not a baby, then what is it? That's a lot of work to put into just a nothing. What is it? Yeah, finish. This is sick. Finish that.
After you finished building your altar, go ahead and just give it one more cleanse to really bring this space in as your own. And once your altar is complete, go ahead and just sit in front of it and the start of the sacred.
And say hell Satan 3 times. If that's not the most fucking straight up satanic shit I've ever seen. If you're building an altar to an aborted baby, that's a sacrifice. Dude. She's showing people right there how to do a sacrifice. Puts the pills there, the abortion pills.
So sacred support for medical abortion at home with pills. If you're experiencing an abortion or miscarriage with mifepristone or misoprostol alone, self-guided can guide you through the process. Should we email her, dog?
That's sick. That bitch is crazy.
I wouldn't even want her on the show.
That bitch is crazy right there, dude. What would you do? Oh, well, you're married now, but you go to some chick's house. You walk in her house. You walk into her house, right? You're a little drunk. Y'all both been filling each other up all night. You walk into her house and you see an abortion altar in her fucking living room. And you're like, what's in that cup? Oh, that's the remains of my abortion.
Stop, dude.
You still sleeping with her?
Nah, bro, I'm out, dude. I'm out. I'm down for crazy. That is.
I thought you was gonna say not only am I sleeping in her, but fuck the condom. I know she's not gonna keep it.
That's the one, bro. That's
like when I was like 14 and some girl in like fucking junior high got pregnant. Everybody's just like, well, you know, she fucks. Everybody's looking at her with scorn and shame, and all the boys are like, well, you know, she's fucking.
Yeah, she's down, dog.
You know, but then dudes is like, I ain't fucking with her. She keeps it.
Yeah, you don't want that.
You know, that's crazy, dog. You go into some chick's house and you see a fucking altar to abort a fetus. You go to some chick's house, you see a couple of them. You go in there, it's like a fucking Catholic church. Just a bunch of candles and shit. You don't even need to pay for electricity. It's just a whole bunch of fucking baby altars.
She just got a little all in like glass mason jars hanging on the shelves.
All over the place. As she walks around the mall fanning her pussy with the incense. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, bro. This is crazy.
Sick
self-guided abortion.
Bitch. I feel like she definitely
who sent you this, bro? Because these videos don't even have a lot of views on here.
I feel like she dates someone named fucking Lucifer. It's got a name like Lucifer, Damien. If she got a man, she could have a woman named Lucifer or Damien. One of those. Beelzebub.
Oh, bro, those pills that she's talking about, those are straight abortion pills, bro. They're not.
They're straight up abortion pills.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
they kill the
day.
fetus.
Yeah, I didn't know that that's how that worked, bro.
Yeah, nah, that's an abortion pill. That's not the day after. That's here, take this pill and watch that belly get slimmer. You know,
Dog, I didn't know that's how they did it. I honestly,
yeah.
bro,
Some call them weight loss pills.
I didn't I didn't know how they did it, bro. You know,
I'm in real form tonight.
I know.
Actually, no, I'm not. This is the sad thing. I'm not. This is why this is why I can't afford a Mercedes.
Yeah.
I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Oh man.
Shit, I had a couple of people today say, we're gonna listen to your podcast. I was like, really? It's like when I back in the day when I used to sell tickets, I wasn't a good closer because they'd be like, let me get 2 tickets. And I'd be like, really? Like that worked?
Yeah, everyone always like I always yeah, you're not the best salesman, right? The best ticket salesman.
I'm good at selling shit that sells itself. I'm a good distributor.
Okay, well that's different.
I'm not a good salesman.
Right.
But nah, I mean, I got the hang of it now, sort of. I mean, I've been doing it long enough. I just, I can't like try to really convince you to try to buy a ticket for my show that I'm performing at.
Right.
Other than to tell you, if you don't like it, I'll give you your money back.
Yep.
That's how I sell my tickets when you buy them from me. If you don't like me, I'll give you your money back. I only have to give money back once.
Not bad.
0.0000001% of the time.
Well, how many tickets have you sold?
In my
that
lifetime?
percentage could be a little bit higher.
No, it's not actually. It's one person. I sold many tickets throughout my last whatever years.
Like 40, 50? Like how
not
many
much.
talking about, dog?
A couple thousand, probably. A few thousand, probably. I don't know. I know if you really want to find out, Ray can look it up. I remember that they did a pie chart.
Oh, really?
A pie chart, and I was like a slither. I was just a line.
Who's number one with the comedians? I'd be interested to see that.
Back in the day, it used to be between Brian and Petey, I think, and Mike. Brian, and Petey probably were the top sellers, and Ray. So whoever it was, but I guess it depends who you ask. They put their own stats out there.
Right. That's true. That's true.
Is it?
That's true. Mm-hmm.
Is it really true?
It's.
What was I gonna say now, man? There was something I wanted to talk about, and I can't remember.
When are we gonna get Mike Z back on, bro? I want to get flat smacked. I'm not like in yet,
You're not in yet. I mean, I'm not any more in than I was, other than the own epiphanies that I've had on my own. You know what I'm saying?
I am getting on a plane this week, bro. So I'm gonna be looking at the curvature of the earth. I might have to get a window seat.
Yeah, I mean, would you be able to see it from a plane?
I don't know.
Should you be able to see the curvature from a plane?
I don't know. We'll see.
Why don't you look that up?
I mean, no, I don't think I'll see the curvature of the earth. I think
can you see the curvature of the earth from a plane?
Can you
notice any kind of curve? How high do you have to be to notice some sort of a curve? To notice that, like the stuff that you're looking out the window starts to kind of not be straight, almost like a hill at some point, All
right, here we go. It says one of the most common rebuttals to people who believe the earth is flat, aside from countless experiments, equations of gravitation, camera, and satellite footage.
Sounded kind of backhanded right there, but go ahead.
Starting on the ground, ancient Greece concluded the earth is spherical by observing ships on a horizon, boats moving away. Well, I don't really give a shit about this. What does it say about the plane?
Isn't there an easier question in Google where it says, where you just click it and it gives you right the answer?
It says airplane windows distort light coming into the plane. In other words, they add curvature effect.
Sounds
a little sus, bro.
Everything is suspect. Oh, so I never even finished telling you shit, man. This is what I wanted to tell you. Getting back to the car real quick. Let's forget about the world for a second. Let's talk about my life again. like this used to be, like this was supposed to be about. Yo, you ready for this, dude? Are you ready for this? First, I had an extended warranty, an actual real extended warranty on the car because I was over 30,000 miles, right? I'm paying $187 a month for this shit, right? So I call them up to cancel it. Now, mind you, the whole time I had it, I still always thought it was a scam. But I figured if it's not a scam, and it wasn't a scam. But I'm saying, the whole time that's my mind. Like this, it's extended warranty. Who the fuck really gets those? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I call them up to cancel, and they go, okay, why are you canceling? And I go, I'm getting a new ride. And they go, oh, you only have 5 payments left. I go, yeah, 5 payments of like $200. And she goes, yeah, but now you're gonna have payments for a new car. I go, yeah, but I won't have to pay you guys and everything's covered. And it's a new car. I said, listen, you're not going to convince me to keep the car because right now this car is going to cost me money.
The warranty person was trying to.
And they were saying, yeah, because they were saying after I pay my last payment, I still got it for 5 years.
Right.
And I'm like, but I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it.
Right.
So now she goes, okay, well, all right. So what you're going to have to do. Now, the minute I heard that,
yeah,
I was like, She goes, you're going to have to get them to give you a printout of the odometer so that we can see how many miles are on the car. I said, see, that's what I'm talking about. Right away, I lose it. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Here it is. I'm just trying to end this freaking contract. And now I got to do something to end the contract. Why do I got to? She goes, sir, please let me just finish speaking. I go, what are you going to tell me? What are you going to tell me? And she goes, we need you to print out the odometer so you can send it to us with the cancellation letter that I'm going to send you. And when you send it to us, we'll send you back money because you put more into it than what you're supposed to. So we're going to send you out a check. But to do that, we have to look at the miles. And I said, oh, okay. I said, I apologize, but that's because this is the world that we live in now where, it's everything's a scam. She goes, I get that all the time. And I go, I know why you get it all the time. Because the minute you start telling me I have to do shit to cancel something, other than say I don't want it.
You should tell her to work on her fucking approach, bro. She should be better at this by now.
You would think, okay?
You
so
would
now,
think.
now you would think that I should have a little bit of faith in humanity. No, because then I call up the insurance company to switch over. That goes over pretty smooth, right? But then they send me my new insurance card. And I look at it and I notice it has my son's name on it as being one of the drivers because I insured a car for him. He had his name on my car, on his car that was insured under my Geico policy like 2 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I said, wait a minute, is my son still on as a driver? And if he is, he's 25 years old. Doesn't that bring up my cost? So I called them back. I say, listen, I just, switched over my thing. And I noticed that it said my son's name on it. Is he still on my thing? And they go, yes, he's still on there as a driver. And I go, okay, well, does that bring up my cost? And they go, of course. And I go, all right, well, take him off. He doesn't drive my car. And they go, all right, well, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to give us proof of his new insurance. I said, I'm sorry, what? He said, yeah, you're going to have to send us proof of his new insurance, a picture of his insurance card. I said, what? What new insurance? What are you talking about? They said, well, for us to take him off your insurance, you have to show us that he has another insurance. I said,
bro,
has another insurance.
I
said, has another insurance for what? And they said, or at least show us proof that he doesn't live there. I said, what are you talking about? And right away, they're like, Mr. Garcia, this is what you have to do. I said, why do I have to show you that he has another insurance? What makes you even think he has another car?
Right.
Let's say he don't have another car.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you this. He ain't driving my car.
Yeah.
So what does it matter to you? And she's like, well, in order for us to take him off, sir, I said, listen, I heard you the first time, and I'm asking you to make sense of it to me. Right. Give me a reason why. Because from what you're telling me, you're forcing me to keep my son who might or might not have a car, and not have to. What if he doesn't
Dude,
have
none of her fucking,
insurance?
none of her fucking business, dog.
That's what I
that
said.
is.
I said, how does it affect you? I said, if he does have a car and it's not on your insurance and he crashes it and he doesn't have insurance, that's his problem, right? Yes. And if I let him drive my car and he's not under the insurance and he crashes it, that's my problem, right? Yeah. Okay. So what are you talking about? And then I said, you know what? You don't sound like you know what you're talking about. I'm going to hang up. I'm going to call back because I feel like the next person I speak to might know what they're talking about. Right? She goes, what would you like to talk to my supervisor? With an attitude. And I said, I would like to talk to your supervisor. Right? Now I'm acting like you. You know, now I'm like, I want to speak to the supervisor.
Dude, you just got to, bro. I've thought about going down to the electric.
So now I'm on hold.
Going,
I'm on hold and I'm thinking to myself, I'm pretty sure I can cancel my whole thing with no one's permission.
Right.
If this bitch comes back right now, this is what I'm saying in my head. If this bitch comes back right now,
yeah, just cancel
and tries to tell me something, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna cancel, and I'm gonna call up the fucking.
And you get all your money back too from the car insurance companies. If you pay for insurance and you switch, you get your money back for what you paid for the difference.
I'm gonna be
just like your warranty.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna cancel.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm pretty sure I went over all those miles.
It doesn't matter. What your insurance?
Because they give you insurance for a certain amount of miles. I'm pretty sure I went over those too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I think they give me like 10,000. What the fuck am I gonna do with that? You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying to myself, if she comes back, I'm gonna tell her, listen, I want to cancel my whole thing, and I'm gonna call the general.
Right.
And she comes back after speaking to a supervisor, and she goes, your son is off. I said, now was that so hard? You fucking dummy. What the fuck does that make sense? That I gotta show you. He's gotta know what the fuck is wrong with this world.
Dude, I feel like companies train people to do shit like that to try to get you to stay. You know, I really think it's like that, bro.
And you know what? I'm sorry I have an attitude right when you get on the phone, but that's because I spoke to a robot for 3 minutes,
right?
And then I listened for 15 minutes to the same Casio fucking doom 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 bullshit rhythm, not even a radio station, but the same repeating thing over and over and over and over in my fucking head, because what you really want me to do is hang up, but I refuse. So now I'm there on hold listening to this, and every now and then it breaks up and goes, did you know that you don't have to wait on the phone, that you can go online? Yeah, I know I can go online. I know I can do that. What do you think? I'm a fucking moron? No, I want to speak to a person. I want to speak to a person. Okay. And speaking about speaking to a person, did you know that they just hired 87,000, if I'm correct, 87,000 new IRS workers? That number doesn't seem high to anybody. That number doesn't seem high. Who do you think they're coming after?
The middle class and poor people, dog.
Who? Remember all that money? Remember all that money they were giving you? You remember when you was collecting all that unemployment?
I didn't take no money from those motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I did. I took what I had coming to me. I didn't ask to be unemployed. They put me there. So I took it, you know, and I paid my taxes on it. So go fuck yourselves. And you should be happy I left you with some money in the bank. I didn't even sit there and deplete the whole fucking thing. The minute everything opened up again, I went right back to work. You know? So go fuck yourselves. But that's, who do you think they're coming? 87,000. And the dude had the nerve to say it's going to make the IRS better. This way, when you call up, he had the nerve to say when you call up, there'll be people there to answer the phones. Because when you call up, a person answers the phone. Right? Oh. When you call up a person, you're not a computer. You don't talk to a computer for 20 minutes before you get to a person. A person says, hey, how you doing? IRS, how can I help you?
It used to be like that, bro. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It used to be like that.
It used to be like that. You used to get a person, you know, but not anymore.
Okay. So this 87,000 new IRS agents came in from the federal, due to the Democrats. And let me get the name of the act, the Inflation Reduction Act.
Uh-huh.
Let me rewind to something, the Patriot Act, right?
Yeah.
Where it's basically, and these aren't my words. I can't remember who I
Come
heard
on.
it. I heard it from
Bring it.
this is from somebody else. But basically, whatever they name the act, that's actually exactly what the opposite of what it's going to do for you, right?
Yeah. Well, it's
Right.
going to bring down inflation. You know why? Because they're going to take so much money from you, they're not going to have to raise the inflation. That's how it is. You know, I didn't keep no fucking receipts. You're talking 2020. I got to keep my receipts from 2020. I just threw out a bunch of receipts from my car.
Oh my God, bro. Listen to this. Okay. The vast majority of these agents will likely join and pay dues to the IRS's public sector union, the National Treasury Employees Union, the NTEU. Per Americans for Tax Reform, the union gave 100% of its political action funding to the Democrats in the 2022 cycle. It also gave 98.79% of its federal candidate spending for the 2022 cycle to the most notable House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. Oh my God.
assholes.
We're getting fucked, people. We're getting
fucking
fucked
assholes.
on a daily basis.
See that, people? See how excited he got? He took the mic out of the stand and everything, man. We got him riled up, people. We got him riled up. And then the funny thing is, they say they're going to go after the rich people, right? So somebody proposed a bill saying, all right, put it in writing that they're only going to go after the rich people. They won't go after anybody making less than $400,000 a year. And they said no. Why would you say no? Why would you say no? Why wouldn't you sign that? If you're saying you're only going to go after the rich people, and then they come up and say, all right, put that in writing. Here it is that says you won't go after anybody that's making under 400,000 a year. And they said no. Why not? Because they're going to come after y'all. They're going to come after me. They're coming after everybody, man. They're going to find a way to get you to conform. I mean, look what they're doing. If they can do what they did to Trump, who is the ex-president and is looking to run against the number one dude leading the race right now to run against the president now, if they can run into his crib and for what? For records for the Smithsonian.
Yeah, bro.
The Smithsonian said they needed the paper that he took papers that's supposed to be with up. What are you talking about? Somebody please make it make sense. That's all I ever ask. Make it make sense to me, and then maybe I'll agree with you. But 47,000. Oh, was it 47 or 87? 87,000. 87,000. 87,000 new people going to the IRS to dig into what? All that money they were giving people, nothing is free. That money ain't free that they gave everybody. I didn't want it. I took it. I had no choice. I'm a comedian. One week into the lockdown, I was broke. So I had no choice. You know, I took it.
Yeah, they say cracking down on corporate and high income tax. Most of the positions would be IT techs, taxpayer services, support.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
Dude, just
look at IT. Yeah, they're bringing in 87,000 and it's going to be there for IT support.
Basically,
suck my gonads.
Well, the IT support might be real, but they're just going to look through computers and figure out like what the fuck. But here, dude, look at this headline. Okay, Trump out. This is from Time Magazine, time.com. Trump allies are attacking Biden for plan to hire 87,000 new IRS agents that don't exist. Right? That's the headline. That's what most people see. But what they're saying is what doesn't exist is that it's going to be 87,000 agents, right? Agents being the part that doesn't exist. Everything about that headline is factual except agents. And this is what they do, bro. This is what they do. You're fucking stupid, America. That's really what it is. You're all fucking dumb. All of you. They're dumb, bro. That's our problem. That's the problem in America. The people who live here are fucking stupid. That's that's really it.
What do you want? You got kids smoking weed now and then shooting everything up because of the marijuana. It made them psychotic and they had to go out to smoke. Like right now, look at my face, yo. Look at my face right now. Do I look like after I finish smoking this, I want to go out and shoot something fucking up? I just bought Oreos. I made sure I had Oreos when I got home because I knew that after this, I was going to grab a cup of milk and I was gonna fucking eat some Oreos. You think I'm gonna go straight? Do I look like I'm gonna go out and cause trouble? This is what everyone looks like when they smoke after a while, man. Anyone who's gonna believe, anyone who will believe that someone smoked weed and that the weed caused them to go out and shoot up a bunch of people never ever smoked weed in their life. The only knowledge they got of it is because they just started re-showing Reefer Madness on Hulu. You know what I'm saying?
That's so crazy, bro.
I gotta watch that movie. It's on a Voodoo right now. I want to watch it. Reefer Madness. I think they remade it too.
Oh, really? That'd be cool to watch.
You never heard of that movie?
No, I have. I didn't know they like
it's great.
re-released it. It's from
Oh yeah,
1936.
it's great.
Yeah,
It's great, man. They smoke weed and they're like, and I'm like, yeah, that's what it's like when you smoke weed. It's exactly like that.
it's on YouTube too.
A whole
apparently.
movie about weed and not one fucking Pink Floyd song playing in the background. Get the fuck out of here. No reggae. Get the fuck out.
Bro, it's an hour it's an hour long, dude.
Yeah, it's
Holy
hysterical.
shit. What?
It's hysterical.
They just have like black guys.
We should watch it one day.
We should watch it. We should watch it on the show.
We should watch it for a podcast.
Yeah,
We'll do it like what was that show that they used to do, Science something, where they just sat there and watched the movie?
Science fiction. Some science fiction.
I don't know what it was. Science fiction theater? No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
That's not what it was called. Why
Something-
you keep rubbing your face, man?
I'm tired. I'm getting tired.
You're getting tired. You're bailing out on me, man.
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
That's what happens, man. Well, you know, you're gonna have a lot more time in your hands now that you're gonna be a stay-at-home. You're gonna be a house dad.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that part.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it should be chill.
Yeah, no doubt,
We
man.
do podcasts at like 1 now.
Yeah, I mean, not for nothing. Let's take advantage of it.
Yeah, I'm in.
You
bro.
know, I'm
Yeah,
always down
Doing
to
nothing.
record, man. I'm always doing nothing. Actually, I booked a bunch of shows today, man. I'm actually okay, man. I'm doing all right.
Nice, bro.
You know, we're making
happy.
things happen. And you know who else is making things happen? My people over at Apollo Buds. If you guys are looking for buds out in Astoria, Queens, New York, look no further than Crescent Street and Astoria Boulevard, man. Check out my peoples over at Apollo Buds. Tell them that G sent you. See if he hooks you up. He'll hook you up. Tell him that G sent you. He'll definitely hook you up. I'm not going to guarantee it, but he'll probably hook you up, man. You know.
I've been sending some people there.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, why not? They're our sponsors. Is what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And if you find yourself in a relationship that's kind of drab, kind of low, you know, you ain't got your old libido popping up, then you know, go check out Triple X Playground, the board game, which is the adult tool. You know, blame it on the game, people. You know, you got to go and get something removed from your ass that shouldn't be up there. You just tell the doctor, listen, I was playing Triple X Playground, and guess what? He'll understand. Triple X Playground, people, at triplexplayground.com. Go copy yourself the game.
And 1 out of 7 doctors recommend for an enlarged rectum What's Good CBD. It's a full spectrum CBD rich hemp extract with 1,500 milligrams of CBD products. And then, hey, you know, maybe even before the game, you might want to take a couple gummies. You know, I'm not sure. What's good?
Check out onlyinsoul.com, man. If you want to support the podcast and you want to get G into that Mercedes that he's looking to get, I really want a Mercedes. I've been looking at the Genesis, but either way, if you want the man to have choices, if you want me to have choices, man, you know, buy some of our product, man. Go get yourself a Rated G t-shirt, a mug. You know, we got hoodies. And go check out onlyinsoul.com and check out.
We're gonna be on a new website soon. Yeah, there's stuff to be coming, but there's, you know, podcasts, videos, all sorts of shit. But stay tuned. We'll have that rolled out soon.
All right, man. And follow Brian over at Brian the Video Guy on Instagram. You can follow me, Gary G. Garcia, on Instagram, Facebook. You can check out my schedule in Atlantic City at acjokes.com, and you can catch me every Monday night at midnight at the Not Quite Tuesday show with my brother Adam Gable. And you can hear me every Monday morning at 7 a.m. on 100.7 with JoJo and Scotty doing the Conspiracy Monday segment. And that's pretty much it right now. I sound like I'm busy, man. feel like I should have been able to afford that. Thanks for listening, people.
Peace.